What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna show you what a scrapper pin looks like. Stay tuned for more. So recently I did a trade. I'm not going to mention which group. I did reach out to the admins about it already, so it's already taken care of. But I did a trade with someone from a group, and when I received the pins, they were clearly scrappers. So I wanted to take a chance to kind of show you how I could tell that they were fake pins. First we'll start with, well, these are the pins here. There's these three, so there's 2 Pascals and a Pluto, and then also this Mickey here. So first I'll start with the Mickey. So if you can see, it looks like when the light hits it, it looks like the enamel dips down a little bit. See if you can see it there. It's called soft enamel. If you get it in the right light, it looks warped a little bit, is the best way to put it. Whereas a regular pin looks flat, where the sheen on it will be more flat. Especially in the hands, I can notice it in the hands. I don't know if you can see that. But honestly, even before that, I could hear, it sounds funny, but when I could hear the pins clinking together like that. Clinking together, they sounded different than what I had heard other pins clinking together, which implies to me that they're of a different metal, maybe like a cheaper metal. You've heard the phrase, they sound tinny, I guess you could say. Also on the back, there's a border on this one. Right around the edge, like you can see kind of on the hand there, right at his thumb, there's a little bit of a border, or even at his foot there. A little bit of a border between the waffling and the edge of the pin. This one's pretty slight, so it's hard to notice. I think on one of the other ones a little bit more clear, but also to me, that was another sign. Also on this one, the top, the pin post, is really close to the top of the pin, and it almost hangs over a little bit, so I've never seen that before, and that was kind of a red flag as well. Alright, so next is the Pluto pin. I'll show you this one. You can really see it in this one, how the enamel dips right in his mouth there. You can see it looks wet or warped. That's how I could tell. As soon as the light hit this one, I could tell. It's unfortunate because he's a cute little guy too. But also on the back, it's really hard to see because it's really small. But there's an area where it says Disney. It's supposed to say Disney Cruise Line. The line almost looks like an L Mickey E or something. It's weird. It's jumbled. Same with the date on the pin trading. So I don't know if it's really that visible, but you can just tell that the wording is not very accurate. But that was kind of a tell for me. The enamel alone was pretty much the biggest tell. Alright, so the next one is this yellow Pascal. This one, the enamel on the front looks pretty good. It looks flat. It looks like, it's not very shiny, but it is flat. So it doesn't look like that soft enamel with the dip. So at first I was like, oh, maybe I actually got one that was real. And then I checked the back, and at the top there was no border. On the side there was no border, so I was getting hopeful. I checked the bottom corner, you can see the Mickey waffling just stops. Right here in this back kind of corner. Oh, sorry, this side. Right over here. The waffling just kind of stops, but it basically just trails off. So that was a tell to me that, once again, it was fake. This one also has some nubs that were decently sharp. So I was hopeful at first. Then yeah, as soon as I saw that Mickey waffling, I knew, unfortunately. Sometimes, you know, fake pins can be convincing. Alright, so last up is green Pascal. And this one has all the signs. So the front has some kind of dipping enamel going on. I'm not sure if you're catching that. But also you can notice there in his mouth, there's like his tongue and then just a random pink spot above the rest of his mouth. Where on the real pins, that's all one color. His tongue is one color and then his mouth is a different one. It almost looks like a throat or just a dark spot, and that's not normally there. Then also on the back of this one, you can see that there's a pretty distinct border that runs around the entirety of the pin. So, once again, fortunately fake. So now you may ask, what do you do if you have a trade or a sale and then when the pins come in, they're fake? Well, I didn't really know what to do either. First, I reached out to the girl and I said, hey, I think these pins are fake. In fact, I'm sure for X, Y, and Z reason. And I showed some pictures of them as well. I hadn't heard back. It was late at night too, so I was busy with work, so I looked back a couple days. She had read the message but didn't respond, so I was starting to get concerned. I reached out to one of the moderators in the group and basically kind of explained it. And and at that same time, I had reached back out one more time to kind of give the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if I was feeling guilty or what. It's like, maybe she didn't know. Maybe she thought they were real and now I was panicking. I don't know. I figured I should give her the benefit of the doubt. So they both reached out at the same time. The moderator reached out, and also she actually got back to me as well. And basically, the moderator asked what happened. I kind of explained it. I was saying, bringing it up just in case anyone else had anything go wrong with this person, or so it wouldn't happen again. Because she claimed she didn't, and she had claimed back that she didn't know they were fake. To me, I looked at some of the trades she had done, or she had been in this group for a while, so to me it would have been a surprise for her to not know they were fake, because it was pretty obvious, and I'm somewhat new to pin trading. But anyway, tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. So I wanted to trade for, just 4 other pins, and I said, I'll give you these ones back. But nothing she had was anything I wanted. She had some limited edition pins, and they were just regular limited edition pins. She basically just said, I'll give you this one for your 4, that's fair, blah, 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 and kind of got really nasty about it. I was worried that I wouldn't get anything, so it was kind of like, I felt like I was settling, and I didn't really want the pin she was trying to give me. It didn't fit in any of my collections or anything like that. But in the meantime, I was kind of explaining to the moderator what was going on. And I said, we came to kind of a decision, but I felt kind of strong-armed into it. I explained, and then I haven't heard back from her yet. But the girl did just confirm that she's sending me one of the limited edition pins for my 4 trader pins. So, I guess I'm not empty-handed. In hindsight, I wish I had asked for more pictures up front, and I knew these were potential. I knew that the Pascals have been faked a lot, but from the pictures, fronts looked good. I was hopeful, it was a group that they're anti-fake pins, so I was really hoping that I'd have good luck, but here we are. The purpose of this video was really just to show you kind of how I identified that the pins were fake, what I did to potentially rectify the situation, and how maybe you could avoid it in the future. So hopefully you can learn kind of by my mistakes, or hopefully this is going to be educational, to whether it be ask for more pictures before you do a trade or a sale, especially of pins that you might suspect could be fake, which that's on me. Regardless of how notable the group is or the person, how nice they may seem, they may not know they're fake. Hopefully you can, like I said, learn from my mistakes. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. I would love to have you subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you real soon. Welcome back to my channel today. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. And also, maybe just, regardless of how